Hey everyone, Danny Van Schellen here with Republic Mining. Today I'm supposed to be going off to our newest claims we're getting ready to sell on a tributary of Foster Creek. Doesn't have a name, so I'm calling it Republic Creek. Supposed to take this out there high banking, but loading up last night I broke one of these the bolts here that hold the high banker leg in position. These ones right here. And it broke off into the threaded hole, so now instead of high banking, finding gold, I'm gonna be sitting here like a fool for Lord knows how long, doing little taps on the bolt, trying to get the spin out the other side. So that's what I'm doing. And then while I'm at it, I'm actually going to add an extension here. I have kind of an experimental extension I'm going to show you that I'm going to put on this high banker to hopefully increase recovery of fine gold. These claims on Foster Creek, these are seemingly, I haven't done a high banker test on it yet, but seemingly extraordinarily premium. There's copious amounts of fine gold just about everywhere. It's actually in an area that the mining here, the gold in the area wasn't really discovered until late 20th century. So this is actually a new mining district. So really no history on these claims. Very unique area. So anyways, I'm going to adapt this high banker. It already has good fine gold recovery, but I'm going to add an extension on it and put a screening system in there that will hopefully give me even more exceptional fine gold recovery. I want to get to it today, and hopefully tomorrow I can get this thing fixed and I can actually be back mining like I want to be. Oh, voila, all done. Now one concern is left a little bit of gap right there. So hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. We'll find out tomorrow when I take it for a test run. Alright, Veronica and I finally made it down here with the high banker. This right here, this is Foster Creek. My truck is right over there. So that truck's basically at the boundary of the claims that are for sale. So this right here, this is actually off the claim right now. I just wanted to kind of show you around here all the camping, excessive amounts of camping. Right down that road, it goes into the trees, and room there for probably about 50 fifth wheels in there, close to that. Open range, as you can see. Plenty of water here in Foster Creek. Actually, I have the claim right here, but haven't found much gold in Foster Creek yet. The gold is on Republic Creek, which is over in there, past that tree line. So I'm going to show you the trail into there, and go there and do some test pans and get the high banker set up. leaving the truck now and hacking into Republic Creek. So there's actually a road right here that falls along the Republic Creek. As you go further up it, it gets closer and closer to the creek. It could easily be opened up if you just cut a few windfalls out of the way, but some people don't like road access to the claim, so I'll leave that up to the claim owner. But the road goes up there. As you can see, you got a alluvial bench right up to the surface. It's a very large field of bench material. Bench material?
Yeah.
So you see the round river rock?
Yeah.
Well, that means this is all old riverbed material.
Oh.
So if someone dug this up, you know, if they got the plan of operation and all that jazz, they could do a large mining operation here because there's the proper volume of material necessary for that. Drop my stuff I'm carrying. I might have to put this camera down before I lose my load here, but the creek's just about another 100 feet across this field. Down here at the creek now, doing some test pans. So as you can see, the water here, it's good water in this creek year round. Has good water even in summer. A little less than this, but still plenty. As you can see here, rocks. They're small. Ground's really soft. I mean, you could really do some damage in here with a 4-inch. So this is the gravel bar we're going to be high banking on. The gold here is really consistent from the very top down. Haven't reached bedrock yet. I don't know how deep it is, but to be honest with you, really doesn't matter. I mean, if you're getting good gold on the surface, who cares how deep the bedrock is? All that matters is the gold. So I did one pan here. Veronica did a pan in the middle here. And I did one up at the very top of the gravel bar. One at the top caught about 100 colors. Small. 50 mesh minus. About 50 right here. And about 10 at the back hole. So the pay streak definitely starts at the top there and then decreases as it comes down. So what I'll do is I'll probably, this ground's really easy to dig, so hopefully I can just clean up this whole gravel bar in the next couple days I have up here. Unfortunately, it's a long drive up here, so my actual days of mining up here are short. But hopefully I can clean this whole bar up in the time I have. I'm going to start right about here, in between these two holes. Even our bad hole was actually good, right? 10, 20 colors right on the very top surface. There's nothing wrong with that. So 100 colors, obviously nothing wrong with that. As I said before, this creek right here, there's really no history we can find of it. The earliest history we can find is back in 1993. Somebody had these claims. But beyond that, this is really, late 80s. But beyond that, I mean, this is really kind of a new discovery, which just goes to show, despite, how long they've been mining gold and prospecting in Oregon, there's still new discoveries out there. So we're going to start packing down the high banker, and excited to get going. I think we're going to have some really good color in that box. Really good digging, really easy access. What more could you want? Finally got the high banker set up. Get a new riffle system. I actually got a new bigger pump. So live TV, about to see what happens. More water than the last one. The last one, no water came out of the top here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good actually. Oh my goodness, I actually got it level too. Driveable on it. Alright, well, he gets to do the inaugural scoop. There's gold everywhere. Ooh, that pump's really pumping the water too. Keep going, there's up more. One more. Oh, that screen works really good too. I was worried the rocks were going to collect on top of that screen, but they're just rolling right off it. That's perfect. My goodness, there's already piles of black sand behind the ripples. Alright. Oh, there we go. Kind of a nice treat. Got a little picker in there, was not expecting that. Thought there was just going to be fine gold, and there's a lot of fine gold. It's all mixed in with that black sand. This is about 30 minutes on the box, so it's kind of futile trying to... So much black sand in these cons, it's kind of futile to just try to separate it with the pan, but you get the gist. A lot of, 50 mesh minus mixed in there. But I am surprised about the picker. I was not expecting pickers in this creek. So that's good. There's going to be big gold as you get down deeper. Sweet! We're going to get some lunch and get some more high banking in. Day 2, high banking here. Day before I only got about 2.5 hours of actual runtime in. I'm just by myself today. I don't have my trusty helper Veronica. Just walking down the short trail here and about entering the alluvial field. Somebody really just needs to strip mine this place. Well, I made it in. Let's see how long I made it in. So, about 2 hours, 20 minutes, 2.5 hours, and the battery's dying. So, I don't know if either the gold gods are conspiring against me to make sure I don't get a full day's work in, or I need to remember to charge my battery at the end of the day, because I did not do that last time. Oh well, gives me time to walk out the high grade, take a sneak peek at what I got in this loose box today, and then take advantage of the rest of the day to give you guys a video tour of the place. This right here is where the creek cuts through this alluvial valley. You can see how it cuts into the bank right there. And the material, the alluvial material is basically right up at the surface. I mean, you can see right there where I dug in, I hit a nice red hard packed layer. Still haven't hit any hard pack into the creek itself, but even without hitting any hard pack or even a contact layer whatsoever, I'm still getting great gold, so is what it is there. Entering into the alluvial field now. Very large. I mean, somebody could definitely do a commercial-sized placer operation in this one. Old stump right there. I mean, I'm not a botanist by any means, but I'm assuming that tree had to have been close to 100 years old when they cut it down, and who knows how long ago they cut it down. So this field's been here for quite a while. And you can see it just goes and goes and goes. You can see these. I guess these are either mole holes or where the cows picked up the dirt, but alluvial right on the surface. Now at where I parked the truck, got an old road going right down here. The road's actually quite passable. You just gotta clear some windfalls. I mean, got this weird goofy tree bent over there for whatever reason, but cut that out of the way, cut a couple windfalls out of the way, and you'll have a nice road falling alongside Republic Creek there. You know, I'm gonna leave it closed. You know, having the windfalls there keeps it private, whereas you know, some people want to be able to drive easier access, so I'm gonna leave that option open for whoever gets this claim. Now I'm gonna go ahead and walk down this road. I'm gonna walk down toward the dead end of it and give you a quick overview of what's down this road. So this road actually follows alongside the alluvial valley until we get into the canyon, and then it follows alongside the creek. Right now I'm about 600 feet due north of the creek, and still even right on the surface of the road. Got exposed alluvial in it. So this is quite a large alluvial fan from this small creek. There will be lots of reserves here as far as the yardage of plaster material. I just cut off the main road that follows Republic Creek here and cut down to the creek. Haven't seen this section before, so just wanted to give you a quick random snapshot of it. Cows have been in here. There's the trail. Rocks on average are getting a little bit bigger, but still topping off around 5 inches. Clay layer right there. Interesting to follow that clay layer down with a dredge, you know, to act as a sort of false bedrock. Never really done bedrock work on this tree. I don't know. I mean, could very well be large gold in here. Get down on the bedrock. I just haven't been able to really find it yet. Ventured further up the creek, giving you more samples of how it is up here above that alluvial valley. Found a nice specimen of quartz and jasper. Veronica will like that one. Back here, my third and final day that I get to high bank. Hopefully today is the day I finally get a full day digging. Battery's newly charged. Got here good time, so hopefully I can get my 5 hours of shoveling. Got my hole here. You see, I've basically got about 6 inches deep on average. Still just in this really soft pack stuff, goopy stuff. My goal today, instead of expanding the holes, I'm going to dig it down. Try to get to a contact layer, which I have yet to reach. I'm still just in this very surface flood material. Back home now, I'm going to clean out these concentrates. Last night down to 30 mesh, and now I'm going to mix some soap in with them. Because I'm not recirculating. I just spoonful of cloth on my concrete. That's very nice. Anyway, I'm going to add this soap, mix it in. I'm not recirculating, so since I mix it in, I'll have a little bit of soap going in consistently. Let's see what we got there. This is a very simple cleanup solution, as you can see, but quite effective in at least getting it down to, 40% gold. You're gonna have some black sand mixed in it, but it does get it down quite a bit. It gets it down to a smeltable product or a product ready for amalgamation. Okay, well, I'm having some issue of gravity separation, this really fine material. So I didn't when I concentrated down, I did have some losses. I would definitely suggest you're either going to use amalgamation or smelting to get a final product here to get all of the gold. Here's just a preview of what gold kind of looks like on these claims. Really fine stuff. Actually pretty heavy too for its size. Nice dense pure stuff. So there you have it. There's Republic Creek gold.